Hello Capricorn, welcome to your reading for August 24th through to the 30th. And as always, it will be general reading, so if something doesn't resonate, leave that bit out for yourself. And yeah, let's welcome in the Archangels, Ascendant Masters, light beings, star beings, and our higher selves, of course, as well as any spirit, animal, ancestral or dragon guides that you feel resonant with, Capricorn. I hope I did say Capricorn at the start of this reading. Right. Let's have a look here, Capricorn. Okay, well, we had a flip. I guess we'll grab that one. Three of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. King of Wands and the King of Swords. Goodness me, Capricorn. Three kings in the first four cards. I've never seen that before. Okay. You could definitely be moving into a powerful position here and definitely feeling like you are taking command or taking control or managing something. Maybe there's like a job promotion, that type of thing. Yeah, so Three of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. I think you are working with others here, and it's really great for your prosperity. Okay, you're moving into a very positive, prosperous time. You also have the King of Wands and the King of Swords. So I think whatever this is, it's also allowing you, well, it's something you're really passionate about, so you're probably enjoying it. It's allowing you to be creative, analytical, enabling you to, perhaps you're using some technology. You are quite possibly calling the shots in this situation as well. Here's your other kings here. So you could be feeling quite kingly at the moment, Capricorn, okay? Or queenly, all right? The king energy can apply to, it doesn't matter what gender you are, okay? It's just an energy of being able to hold space, oversee, look at the big picture, and as we've said, just to manage something or take control, take command of it. Yeah, and air and fire together. This is like, I think it's sort of, this could be taking off, okay, in a good way, right? Something this, I think you could be feeling like you have hit your, you are coming into your own here, Capricorn. You've hit your stride. Yeah, and here we have it, the World, Eight of Pentacles. This is definitely, I think, a career thing or something on the home front or to do with your health, okay? But this is the world, the energy of Saturn. But I mean, Capricorn, your ruler is Saturn, so you've got things well in hand. This is very supportive of your energy at the moment, this world card, okay? Eight of Pentacles is working in a way that is enables you to use your expertise, but it's also fulfilling work, okay? And the other thing too here is that you could be underestimating your abilities here, Capricorn. I mean, I think you understand that you're good at what you do, but I feel as though, given that you have the Eight of Pentacles, which is generally being good at what you do, but Three Kings, it's like you're probably pretty outstanding or very excellent, excellent at what you do here, Capricorn. You also have the Queen of Swords here, wow, which is also intellectual prowess, and the Four of Pentacles. General direction moving forward. So if this is a contract or something that's like, maybe it's a short-term thing or a temporary, maybe, it's a 12-month, 2-year thing, I'm not sure. Or it could be a 6-month thing. Maybe there's going to be a time where, or maybe maybe you'll do some input and then you'll sort of pull back from a little bit, not sure. We might get some clarification on those two energies, but I think, moving forward with this Queen energy, it's sort of softening the King energies a little bit in a good way. The Queen of Swords is, and this could be you moving forward, Capricorn, is that, excuse me, you're going to be making decisions in alignment with your heart space. but also being able to make really good decisions and use your mind in very discerning, using your intelligence here as well. The Four of Pentacles is also your energy, okay, which is a very grounded energy. 2, 3s and 4s of Pentacles talk about Capricorn energy, okay, cardinal earth. So you are, I think you're just moving into a really comfortable phase here is what I'm also getting from this. Okay, there's a lot of comfort coming in for you. 7 of Cups. As I say that, the 5 of Pentacles popped out. Anywho, then you've got the High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so your Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine aspects are coming together too, I'm feeling. You've got Queens and Kings in your reading. And we've still got more cards to go, so there could be more Queens coming out. But general direction moving forward is, it could be that this is a contractual thing. Maybe it is a short-term thing. But it's sort of looking like, you've got options here with the 7 of Cups in terms of creative options. But there's this 5 of Pentacles here. And, this could be that sometimes this can refer to a perception of lack, or it can, I think, refer to this idea of underestimating your abilities, possibly. Or, if you feel that you're a modest person, Capricorn, maybe that modesty runs very deep, and that, you've got these king energies here at the moment. I mean, they could be supportive people that you're working with, okay? I guess we could throw that in there. We may have to get some clarification on this reading, but just lately I've been doing 2-layer readings. So we'll do the first sweep and then we'll pause and do a broad overview as well. And, you're looking at, maybe this is a distraction. Maybe there's something, there could be a situation here in this career environment where maybe there are other options open, or maybe there's a potential distraction that's going to come up and sort of take you away a little bit from what you're looking to achieve, possibly. We also have we'll get some clarification on that, Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess. This is like using your intuition and self-nurturing. So this is talking about your feminine aspect as well, your inner knowing, your inner wisdom. So this is also something you may not be aware of, Capricorn, is that if you are operating in your masculine mode, you're holding space here, you're doing the things, you're ticking the boxes, you're crunching the numbers, you're doing whatever it is that you're doing to achieve this really great, strong position that you've been working for, and you're probably feeling that now. There's this other softer energy that's coming forward as well, okay, that's asking you to remember to take care of that here. Queen of Pentacles, nurturing your intuition, nurturing your inner wisdom. Yeah. But this is a very positive reading. I mean, maybe if you have underestimated your abilities here, Capricorn, or maybe there are things that you feel that are missing in your life, that maybe you are going to now be in this position to really look at what is missing here. Okay, and looking at your options and what is going to be open to you. Maybe that's what this is about. I feel like the 4 of Pentacles is moving into this stable kind of situation of comfort, which we did mention. And then it's like, okay, so from there, if there are other things that you feel you need to address in your life, Capricorn, I think you're going to be able to do that. And part of that process is going to be certainly this taking care of all aspects of yourself and doing that via your intuition, like intuiting, if you feel that, intuiting what needs work, if things need to be looked at or examined, okay, in your life generally. The Strength, wow. 10 of Cups, yes. Oh, I really like this, and the Call, okay. Well, spirit guidance is, can I just say, freaking fantastic. 10 of Cups, strength, and the call. So I think there's something about your calling coming in here. Either whatever it is that you're doing at the moment in a collaborative sense, you could feel as though that this is very much your calling. But this idea of comfort and moving into, you know, emotional harmony as well. 10 of Cups. Also that element of water, kind of alluding to the feminine aspect. And I feel that you're going to be able to bring this feminine and masculine aspects of yourself together in a balanced way. And that this is also part of your calling, okay? Here's the Strength card. So your ability to be disciplined, Spirit's saying, congratulating you on your discipline, on your application, on your overcoming things about, you know, yourself that you've wanted to overcome. Any challenges that get put in your way, you're able to overcome, which is just fantastic. And, you know, I do still get this feeling that, you know, you need to give yourself more credit here, Capricorn. And that because you've achieved so much here, this is just fantastic. The call is, you know, you're waking up out of something, but I think this has just happened. Okay, but it can also be, it's a very masculine dominant start to your reading, and then we move into the feminine, okay? So I feel that maybe part of your calling is for you to look at your feminine aspect, which is more the receptive kind of energy that you could move into. So yeah, either that, you know, that listening, receptive, intuition, your own creativity coming from your soul energy, okay, and your spirituality as well. And you also have the Two of Swords, and that's interesting because this two energy there, you know, maybe there's something you've been sitting on the fence about. But this could be talking about your masculine and feminine aspects. But it could also be that, you know, if you've been wanting to make a decision on something that you felt has been missing, that I think, you know, looking from these cards, you're going to be in a stronger position to be able to, excuse me, work out what it is that you're wanting to do and to make some sort of decision or small decisions around those sorts of things, okay? And how you're going to take action on that. So I'm going to pause now. We'll see if I've missed anything, and then we'll come back. Okay, Capricorn, something we've missed is that the start of your reading here, we've got three of, this is, you know, quite abundant. But the other thing too is that the King of Pentacles can be, is more so focused on like material wealth rather than spiritual or creative endeavors. Okay, you also have the Kings here. So in terms of, I mean, the King is very passionate. The King of Swords is very intellectual. I feel as though you're starting off, you know, that sort of masculine types of energies, right? I feel that you've been working here in a way that's helping you to feel this nice balance of freedom and responsibility. This could also be that maybe you're surrounded by a lot of masculine energy. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords appear, which is this, it's interesting because of all of the queens, the Queen of Swords is probably the most, incorporates more of the masculine type. So it's almost like you've got this blend of masculine and feminine. But this could also be talking about a person that is exhibiting these qualities of compassion, understanding, and keen intellect. Okay, that is enabling you to move into a more appreciation of your whole soul here. Okay, this is you, Four of Pentacles. And that as part of this soul, moving into your soul energy, you are really looking at these And I think maybe you have felt maybe there's something emotional or spiritual or creative that's been missing from your life, possibly. Okay, if this resonates, might only apply to a couple of people. But I feel like you are now looking, the outcome is that you will be looking more closely at your soul, at your spirituality, your creativity, your intuition, your soul energy and spirit guides, all that spiritual kind of stuff. I feel that you will be looking into that more. And the Two of Swords does sort of suggest that you are going within, using your intuition, not so much what you're seeing, but you will be using your intuition. And this is what's happening with the High Priestess as well. This is like quite progressive, a progression of the reading. This is definitely nurturing, feminine, and I feel like the physical body is perhaps going to provide you with a key as to your soul energy, as to the essence of your soul energy, right? Intuition, this is like intuitive and physical, okay? There's a connection there with there's something about mind-body connection that's going, and intuition that's sort of going to come together, I think, for you. And here you also have the water element here, the 10 of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment, okay? It's not 10 of Pentacles, which is more like the practical, the resourceful, the other stuff. It's like an abundance of stuff, okay? It can be an abundance of family and all that, and security and safety and things like that. But this is your abundance of your soul, of your creativity, of your feeling this oneness and expansion and being at one with all that is. So it's a very spiritual energy, 10 of Cups, okay? A lot of emotional feeling in there to do with relationships, your relationship with yourself, your relationship with spirit, your relationships with others, okay? And this is part of the call, is that, you know, sometimes when these higher frequencies come in, they actually light up for us what needs to be looked at more closely. And it also sheds light on what is sort of missing, or the areas of our soul energy that that are yet to be activated, okay? And it's almost like the light of this awakening is sort of coming through this 5 of Pentacles here, okay? But the really awesome thing here, Capricorn, is that, you know, with this Strength card, you have what it takes to move through all of this. So you could be going through a life reevaluation, okay? But you're coming at it, like we said, from a really strong foundation of your, in terms of your physical existence and your survival. You've ticked that box, okay? But I think now you're going deeper. 2 of Cups, yeah, you're going deeper. This is the energy of intimacy. But more so in this reading, it's about the connection that you have with yourself, with your higher self, with your soul, Capricorn, okay? Interesting, we have 2 of Swords, 2 of Cups, okay? The mind and the emotions and the mind-body connection. The High Priestess, again. So this is definitely a soul energy that you are probably going to be moving into, Capricorn. So your inner wisdom, your, you know, this spiritual energy, the High Priestess. I also really love how she's very grounded. So this could be quite resonant for you, Capricorn. You are an earth sign. So going out in nature, perhaps doing your meditation, being in nature and then doing some meditation, and really kind of looking at, you know, evaluating yourself and looking at yourself from the perspectives of mind, body, emotion, spirit, you know, looking at all those parts of you. It's like you have this, practically speaking, you have all those boxes ticked, okay? It's this other spiritual aspect of yourself that I think you are going to be exploring more. Hanged woman, or the hanged man, hanged one here. Been coming out in the readings this week. Definitely a call to pause, going through a reevaluation, but I think what you're doing is you are more integrating your feminine, Okay, integrating your divine feminine is what I'm getting from this, but it's going to feel as though you will need to take time out to feel into that energy, okay, as well. Three of Pentacles, really nice. So once again, this collaborative thing that you're doing, Spirit's saying to keep on with that, okay? Keep collaborating. But also, you know, doing something creative just for you, okay? Could be what that's saying as well. Let's have a look at the bottoms of the cards here. The Five of Swords. Yeah, so this is the ego energy. That is not bad, but sometimes this is the force of resistance that comes up when we need to do that deeper soul work, or when we feel called to, and I think maybe you're going to feel called to do some deep soul work here, Capricorn. That it's often the ego that puts up the resistance, that sort of puts us into the mindset of like, oh, well, I don't really need to do that, and it's a load of codswallop, even though you have thoughts and feelings at times where you're like, well, there's this, you know, you might be feeling like there's something missing, or something it's not as you would like it to be in your life. But the Five of Swords is the energy that will keep you in the Five of Pentacles, okay? So it's about, but the key here, I think, is the Seven of Cups. This is looking at emotional, spiritual, and creative options. This is going to be the energy that kind of takes you out of that Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords energy. What if we need to clarify anything? Yeah, let's clarify that Five of... Well, it did just fall out. So let's look at this. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. We didn't even shuffle and it wanted to come out. Ace of Pentacles to clarify, Seven of Cups, and Five of Pentacles. This is talking about the new perspective, okay, that you're going to have on your, I guess, the new perspective that you'll have on your health and well-being as a result of going through this phase of looking at your, you know, looking at what's missing or something, feeling like something's lacking in your life. There's going to be a new, I guess, like an insight or a new idea or something new that's going to come in here, probably as a result of looking at these options. And I really like how this is the earth element for you as well. This is also, yeah, same element as your star sign. So these are all very feminine elements. Earth and water, they work well together, okay? The earth supports the water, okay? And the water nourishes the earth. So very feminine energies there for you as well, Capricorn. But there's going to be something new coming in for you in that realm of the feminine. So there's a few things going on. You know, you're integrating your feminine aspect, and I think you're also, you know, looking at your soul as a whole, you know, doing some whole soul work. So I think we might wrap it up there for you, Capricorn. Hope that's been helpful. Look forward to your next reading. In the meantime, have a great day, fantastic week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.